What up, hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof. This week, we're reviewing a sauce named Alabama Sunshine Ghostly Sunshine. It is, as the name suggests, out of Alabama. It was started by Fred Smith in 1995. I was actually a sophomore in high school then. He just loved to grow jalapenos, right? And so now, as retirement is on the horizon, he's starting to basically transition everything over to his son and daughter, David Lee and Julie. The city it's out of is Fayette, Alabama, but it's a suburb of Birmingham. There's a little bit more to talk about with Birmingham. This makes this the 48th state that we've reviewed, so only 2 more to go after this. I'm kind of excited. So Birmingham, right, was named after Birmingham in the UK. It's also the only place in the world where all 3 ingredients for steel are near one another. Birmingham also hosts the largest Veterans Day parade and may have actually originated the whole tradition of it. There's also it's also home to Rickwood Field, which is the oldest baseball stadium in the United States. And they have a replica of both the Statue of Liberty and a statue of Vulcan. Famous people from Birmingham include Alan Hunter, who was one of the original MTV VJs. For those of you that don't know, MTV used to actually play music videos, and instead of DJs, there were VJs, video jockeys, right? Walton Goggins, who is the owner of the biggest, whitest teeth in Hollywood. Condoleezza Rice, who's a former Secretary of State underneath President W. Bush. And Bo Jackson, who's probably one of the best and most feared 2-sport athletes. Before his injury, he was one of the best running backs. Instant Hall of Famer. He was incredible. But speaking of Hall of Famers, Willie Mays, baseball Hall of Famer, is from this area as well, as is Sun Ra, who's a jazz composer. Let's now look at the packaging. So first off, I like the font of Ghostly Sunshine. So Ghostly Sunshine is the name of the sauce. Alabama Sunshine is the name of the company. Alabama Sunshine is cool. This almost has like a pirate motif, right? I mean, the font just looks almost like a pirate font. This even almost looks like the Johnny Rogers flag, right? But instead it's a ghost pepper. And some, I believe those look like serranos. It's a really cool design. I like it. It's a nice, clean bottle. Yeah, actually, there's even a candy skull. If you look a little closer, there's a candy skull in that ghost pepper. So the ingredients include Tabasco pepper, ghost chili, vinegar, sugar, salt, lemon juice, garlic, sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate. Our featured ingredient this week is the Tabasco pepper. It originated in Mexico. It's actually named, I guess, after the state of Tabasco, right? Most of the ones we've talked about are Chinense or the Annuum. This one is the Frutescens family. So it's a different one. They average between 30 to 50,000 SHUs. So they can be a little spicy. They're spicier than serranos, and definitely hotter than jalapenos, right? And they're the only peppers, and this is unique, right? The only peppers whose fruit is actually juicy on the inside. If you take any other pepper, and you cut it open, it's not going to be very juicy. Before we get any further, though, let's hear from this week's sponsor. Have you ever been watching TV and have had to either miss or pause your program? Here at Take a Load Off, we've solved that problem. We combine the best in lavatory technology with sofas, sectionals, and chairs. Our recliners put lazy boys to shame. Additionally, our Whisper Flush technology allows you to dispose of waste without all the noise. Take a load off. There's no cause to hit pause. Just let loose and drop a deuce. Now for the moment of truth. Smells pretty spicy. So you can smell vinegar. It almost smells like Tabasco sauce, but with a little bit of a kick. I'm mostly getting just that. This is a bright orange red, blood orange type color. Rather fluid. But again, the top two ingredients are the peppers, so this might actually be a pretty hot sauce. It's not very pulpy, but you can see seeds and you can see a little bit of the fruit in there. Let's see what we get here. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So 1-2 punch there. Mmm. So the Tabasco, I'm already starting to sweat a little bit. Woo! Oh man. Ooh, this is the hottest one I've had in a while. All right. So initially, you get the burn from the Tabasco pepper on the tip of the tongue. Then comes in the heat from the ghost pepper slowly in the back. The ghost pepper burn is delayed. Oh wow, this is a good one. Woo! This one might be a heavyweight. Oh man, woo! This was a hot one. Woo! All right, this was hot. So it doesn't taste like a Tabasco sauce with ghost pepper. It does have a little bit more flavor to it. There is an earthiness to the ghost pepper. So I don't know if they've cooked it, and not that it's bitter, but it has a little bit of a. It actually has a slight bitterness to it on the back end, right? Which tells me the ghost pepper might be cooked in a different way, or maybe this batch they overcooked it. But very flavor. It's a flavorful sauce. I can't taste too much of the lemon. Definitely can't. There was a little bit of sweetness too with the sugar, but again, not that was just, I think, to temper the taste a little bit. Wow, that's a pretty hot one. I mean, I'm gonna say it's a heavyweight. Because if it makes me sweat, it's probably gonna be a heavyweight, right? Again, because of the earthiness of the ghost pepper, I think you'd have to do. I mean, I think you could put it on like breakfast for sure, but this sauce isn't gonna like spice up or like give zest to your sauce. You're gonna add heat and a little bit of slight bitterness. So if you want to temper something where maybe it's a little sweeter than you like, this might be good for it to offset sweetness. There is a slight bitterness to the taste. So, but again, chicken for sure. Whether it's baked. So I'd say chicken, whether it's baked. I would throw this on fried chicken as well. I think you could do like breakfast, like omelets, frittatas, egg-based breakfasts, right? And whether you do them over easy. But again, just be ready for that bitterness at the tail end there. Okay. That's a good sauce. And damn, Alabama, for a guy that grows jalapenos, that's a hell of a fucking sauce there. Well done, Alabama. Bringing the heat. All right. Good job. All right, next week, I'm going to be reviewing a sauce. It's definitely going to be milder for sure. It's Red's Morita sauce. Until then, I'm Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.